And yeah, there are definitely kind of notes or tones of Lady Macbeth.
The great houses fight for control.
Throughout the first few episodes, we see the Emperor being kind of influenced by those closest around him, and Desmond kind of being this Rasputin figure, and Natalia kind of stepping into the shoes of Lady Macbeth. Is it fair to say that about your character?
Yeah,
And what were
there
your
is something
reference
very
points?
Shakespearean about the sort of relationship or the story between the emperor and the empress, and it is a really interesting dynamic. And yeah, there are definitely kind of notes or tones of Lady Macbeth. But I guess from Natalia's point of view, the Rasputin figure is the sisterhood. Collectively, she really sees an opportunity in Desmond Hart to set things back on a firm footing. And I guess she's fearless enough to take that risk.
This endangers everything.
I've spoken to your Dune husband today, the great Mark Strong, and he
Aw.
pointed out that his character is very much struggling with the role of the Emperor. Would you say that Natalia would have done a better job if she got a chance?
Well, I'm sure Natalia thinks that she would. I guess when we meet them, she's in a relationship where she feels very disempowered and very frustrated with his inability to act, and really, his reliance and dependency on the sisterhood. She sees the danger of that happening with her daughter. So I think that makes, a woman out of Natalia who is pretty decisive, as we'll start to discover throughout the course of the show. I think that, it impresses upon her the need to really act rather than prevaricate.
The Imperium is...
We've kind of touched upon this already, but how would you describe the Corrino family dynamics, not only in relation to the marital couple, but also towards their children?
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting family because it's one that is quite fractured in some ways. I think that Natalia, feels deeply for her daughter, but her lessons about power and strength are just falling on deaf ears. And I think she can really see the risk that she's going to lose her daughter to the sisterhood in the same way that she has lost her husband to the sisterhood. So, as to her relationship with Constantine, what I like about this family is that they feel very real. They feel like a family that we can imagine existing now. And, that kind of potential for conflict throws up all sorts of, really interesting, dramatic storylines, I think, to explore.